This ain't no good.
Something amazing happens when you buckle a seatbelt. It's kind of magic when we put our phones out of reach, like in the glove compartment, or give extra room for someone on their bike. That little act of stopping to let someone cross the street, it's a thing of beauty. Even getting a ride home after drinking is quite heroic, because doing all the little things plays a huge role in keeping us safe on the road. Together, we get there. A message from the Washington Traffic Safety Commission.
Mga kaibigan, ito po si Kuya Bert Kawili.
And this is Miles Salvador from Australia.
And I'm Norb Kawili, also known as Norbcam.
Kung gusto niyo po ang latest news and events from the Philippines at yung local Filipino community, Phil-Am Radio po.
We play Filipino music and interview guests from all around the world.
And I'll keep you updated on the latest Seahawks and sports news.
Kaya always tune in, Phil-Am Radio every Tuesday, 1 to 2:30 p.m. Pacific Time on Rainier Avenue Radio App.
And in YouTube and Facebook. Salamat po.
This is Big Poppy, host of Jazz from the Cabinets. Join me each week for a listening tour of the first century of jazz, an eclectic mix of Dixieland, big band, cool jazz, bebop, contemporary jazz, world jazz, all jazz in all forms. That's Jazz from the Cabinets with Big Poppy on Rainier Avenue Radio, streaming worldwide on rainieravenueradio.world.
This is Tyrone with God Is and the inspiration of gospel music also on Rainier Avenue Radio.world. We give out free food each and every Saturday from 11 to 2. And so we want you to come on out and support us when we love on your community. And we also have a fish fry once a month. We want to raise funds, put back into the community. And so come on, support us. We need your love. And also, if you want to be connected with us, go to Rainier Avenue Radio.world, to the website, Facebook, Instagram, and God Is. And as God Is got a website, we need your help, community. So come on out and get your free food each and every Saturday it is. And so we asking for donation, whatever you feel to give from your heart to the mind. And as we doing it right here for you, go to our website and touch love and give back. And so come on by 810 23rd Avenue, Rainier Avenue Radio.world, your community radio station and inspiration of all the things we do in your community.
You are listening to Rainier Avenue Radio.world. Don't forget to log on www.rainieravenueradio.world.
Welcome. Hey,
Hey,
Queen.
Hey.
Yes. I'm in my bathroom today because my air conditioner in the room is just acting a fool. So had to come here. So anyway, welcome guests to Bawsule Outlet. Today we have a special guest today, a real true friend. And she owns a fabulous business. So I just want to introduce her. Her name is Tamaya, and not to be mistaken as Tamaya. So we want to welcome Tamaya to the platform. Hey, beautiful.
How are you?
Good. I was excited to get you on. So, Tiffany, she's a really good friend of mine as well. So she can understand as well as everyone else the need for it. So everyone on the platform,
Right.
She owns iRaged, and it is in Lacey, Washington. And she's a woman-owned business, Black-owned woman business. And her story really, really touched me. So I want to give her the floor so she could kind of share a little bit about her business that everyone, I think, should know. Tamaya, go ahead, honey, and take the floor.
All right. So as Ebony said, my business is called iRaged Olympia. We are located in Lacey, Black-owned, veteran-owned. My husband and I, we both own it. We do have a VR room coming soon, 360 VR. So the inspiration behind starting the Rage Room was one, it's kind of uncommon. It's common, but uncommon at the same time. A lot of people still don't know what it is or understand what it is. If you see me looking down, I'm watching on my other phone too. So, and
I need to do that. I need to
exactly, because I'm making sure I'm not looking crazy.
Yeah.
So, we all need an outlet, a safe outlet to release, a legal outlet to release, and just a place to, just to, let loose, hang out with friends or whatever. So one of the main driving forces behind us coming up with iRage was, I had a sick family member, and ultimately the illness took him from us. And that was really, 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 really hard on my family. And there was like no place to release that. And although I already had the thought and the business move in my mind, I felt like now was the time to execute, because it wasn't just us going through something. It was during COVID. So everybody was stuck at home. Exactly. So, and now that we're open, we've affected so many in a short amount of time. So our main audience is mostly children, and we get through to kids so quickly and effectively. So I'm very proud of iRage.
Okay, so what inspired her? I am Tamaya's business consultant. So me and her talk. I try to, get her where she needs to be. One of the things that touched me is that a lot of people of color don't like to go to the hospital or the doctors. And so that's what kind of inspired her to open up iRage, because her family member got hit by a car and he decided not to go to the doctors. Later on, that led to getting his leg amputated. And then it later on led to him getting cancer.
Well, the cancer was the reason that he got his leg amputated.
Okay, so
cancer was the reason. And when the leg got amputated, that's when all the anger, all the sadness, all the frustration came out, because it's like, we knew this was going to happen. Now that it happened, where are we going to put this misplaced anger at? This BS,
And everybody can relate to it, because if I had that back in the day, I wouldn't have gotten to half as many fights as I did. And so, I mean, how many people on this platform be angry and be wanting to punch a hole in something, throw your phone, and just really upset. And you have nowhere to release that. Well, this bosspreneur, she opened up iRage, where it allows you to go beat up on TVs, take a bat, a hammer. You go into a room and you just tear stuff up. You could bring your own stuff to tear up, or you can get stuff from her to tear up. And I like what she said when you go there. She said, whatever that thing is that gets you upset, visualize that and let that be the reason you tear that thing up. And
that's right. Or print off a picture of what it is, or whoever it is, and bring it, post it on whatever object is in your room, and just let it go. Let it go. Yeah.
I love it.
I like to joke with my customers. I like to say, if it's Coco Melon, print his little ass out and put him on the TV, because I'm tired of seeing him. So, I just say things like that, just to get them a little excited. But yeah.
Oh, I love it.
Now, and like I told you at our business meet, if we had that, we wouldn't have had the Green River killer, the I-5 killer. I mean, a lot of these killers is out of Washington.
A lot of them.
And they hurting animals and birds, and then they start hurting humans. But if they had an outlet, I think this would really have saved some lives.
Exactly.
So passing the platform to Tiffany. Tiffany, have you ever been to one of these places where you're able to release your anger, or how do you deal with your anger?
I don't.
You need to deal with that before you release it on somebody else.
Right, because I got some shit built up. No.
You need to visit Tamaya. We'll go together.
No, we are. I need just to shut it down. I need the whole thing to myself. I'm just gonna go from room to room, just fucking shit up. Okay.
You got to.
Going from room to room, huh?
I got 45 pictures. I'm just smashing shit. No, I think this is a great idea. Actually, some years ago, I was talking with coworkers. Someone had brought a rage room or whatever up. And I was like, oh, okay, it never worked out or whatever. But I will say that I think that's an amazing idea, because I mean, I can't necessarily say half the shit that I've been through I would have went and just, you know, because I used to be a fighter, so I'm going to get that ass. But the grown, you know, businesswoman, you know what I mean?
Businesspreneur, yes.
For me, it would be great. Like I said, I'm gonna be there all day. It would be right now at the stage that I'm in right now. Absolutely. Absolutely. I just even
tell you, Tamaya, a little bit about Tiffany's story. Tiffany was facing cancer, so she's a survivor of that. She kicked cancer's butt, okay, and she didn't go down lightly, and she wasn't letting it go down, and so she pursued her dream, which is she owns Finesse for You boutique, nice clothing. It's not the cheap stuff. It fits your body. It contours it, and so that's what she does. And so she has faced a lot of challenges and still is. And she deals with it like a boss, because she could be out there beating people up, but she's handling it like a boss.
And it's all about growth and maturity.
Absolutely. You know what? I think your room would be really good for a lot of, you hear so much about like teen suicide from bullying. You hear so much about these, not even teens, these young babies that are being bullied and they just take their life. And I'm just thinking, if you just had a picture of little Andy's ass and you could just go to that room and just fucking go, you know, that's what I think about when you hear so much about these young, like elementary school, that literally have been bullied. And it's like, that could definitely be help and be a relief. First of all,
I just had an episphany. Tamaya, you need to get into the schools, because you know
I never even thought of that. I never even thought of that. Because remember, Ebony, we were talking
mental health,
and I was telling you how I went to this networking event, and one of the ladies was a therapist, and she said she was booked. So just imagine somebody needing that.
How I got to deal with my own depression because she's
the kids that are actually shooting up the fucking schools. Exactly. I mean, I know that could be some other shit, but I mean, I'm just saying, I feel like that would be amazing just to have that, you know what I'm saying? Just to have that platform, that outlet where they can just go and just tear shit up instead of bullying to other shit.
Because that girl got killed in Tacoma from bullying. They just beat her down. Yeah. And to have a place to release, like, go bully the microwave, you know?
Right. Because that bully is probably hurting themselves, and they're picking on
other people,
someone who won't defend themselves.
Right.
And that's literally my biggest fear for any child, especially my children. My son that's walking back and forth, he's autistic. He can't defend himself. So a bully who has all this suppressed anger is going to come and mess with him. You know what I'm saying? So
and now we got to go up to the school and act a fucking fool because they messing with the baby.
Exactly. And before I get to that point, y'all need to deal with that.
I'm walking to school. I'm fucking everybody up.
Exactly. And then they put a label on you as the black woman. See, that's how black people be acting. No, you brought the blackness out in me.
Exactly.
Over them, I'll be the Asian black woman.
Exactly. But you know what? I don't have a lot of black customers, and I want to
but
like
you know why,
nail down on that.
Why though?
I do know why. I literally know why.
Why? And it's crazy. Let me hear your outlook on why.
Because I would say that some black people are a little, I don't need to talk to a therapist. I can handle this on my own. We're too independent. We're too independent. We're too able to deal with things.
All of us.
All of us, yes.
Yeah, it's a lot up, right? Included. Yeah, it's a lot that don't want to really deal with it. And it's like, fuck, girl, you know, I'd be on this motherfucker like, fuck that.
Exactly. And I'm like, my major target audience is not Black people, and I didn't know how to market it to us, you know. So I thought that seeing a familiar face would open that topic up for people to want to come and release their anger, because who doesn't want to punch something? You got to pay for it, but guess what? Nobody's bothering you. You know?
Right. Exactly. Yeah. I think the idea is absolutely amazing, and I think that shit's therapeutic. Go in there, girl. I'm coming to see you. I got a whole lot of shit. I'm gonna bring some stuff too.
Yeah, and I'm gonna record you so we can put it on social media, because this is how Tiffany get down with all her frustration. Y'all need to come to iRage. This is how we do it.
Because you'd rather me go to iRage than come to your house. I'm just playing. That's so ignorant.
But you know what? Say it, because it's true. Because it's true.
They come to your house and beat your ass.
Exactly. I mean, have somebody walk off the street to come in there. This is the rage room, right? I need to come in and book a real quick appointment.
Right.
No problem.
Absolutely.
Got you. Because somebody is bothering me.
That
you know
part.
what I'm saying?
Right.
That part.
No, I absolutely love the idea. Before we continue though, Ebony, you know, I always forget, and I'm doing it later and later. Okay, before we forget, I have to shout out Rainier Avenue Radio. Daniel, we love you. Thank you for continuously opening up this platform for us, you guys, every Tuesday, 10 o'clock. We are on Rainier Avenue Radio, Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. So Rainier Avenue Radio, again, Daniel, thank you for opening this platform for us to come on here and be our crazy, authentic selves.
Thank you, Danielle.
Thank you, Danielle.
So like I was saying, like back in the day, going to high school, I used to get jumped. Like when you're in certain groups and cliques, and it still goes on today. Just because you don't like Tiffany or Tamaya, I'm not supposed to like Tiffany and Tamaya, right?
That shit crazy.
Yeah. Exactly. And so they jump you, and it don't be like one girl, be like 6 girls jumping you. And sometimes they get bold enough to find out where you live at and knock on your front door and come in my house.
Exactly.
So they came in my house and dragged me out. Dragged me out.
See, my mama a thug. She would have him on them.
My grandma wasn't there, and my sisters wasn't there. I don't know where the heck they was at, but it was just me and my other sister today. It was just 2 of us, and it was 8 of them. 8 of them, and she didn't know they was gunning for me. So she just opened the door. They was like, "Is Ebony there?" She was like, "Yeah, Ebony." I'm like, "I ain't here." You know, I ain't here. So they came in the house and dragged me out. So you talk about me and my 2 sisters had to fight 8 angry black girls. 8 angry black girls for no reason.
Ebony,
just because I'm friends with me and Tamaya.
Exactly. Where they at?
Where they at?
Look, they don't want none of this now. They ain't about that life. I'm gonna tie them up in iRage, and they're gonna be the official target.
We bigger than that. We got better things to do.
You know what? And I think your room also is great with us dealing with business.
Yes.
Because I mean, in business, you know, you want to be a specific way. You know, you can't, you know, I mean, I'm pretty much this way.
So when you say business, sis, Tiffany, Cece, what are you describing when you say business?
Okay, so for instance, you have your Yonic, I have my boutique. Okay. So I look at it like when people are testing you, when you have those customers that test you, I think getting some of that frustration out, you know, like I went live last weekend, the weekend before last, when I did an event, and I was saying how so many people were coming up to me and they were trying to barter and, oh, give me this and how much for this, and oh no, I'm not gonna buy it if you don't. So it was building up because it was like one after another after. So it's not like you just have to just be just this angry, just all of this, but just frustrated. Right. Just frustrated. And so that's why I was saying with business, I think that would be good, because I was like,
being an entrepreneur and dealing with customers, it gets frustrating. So you feel like, you know, not just in so much daily life or what goes on in your personal life, but sometimes business life, we need a release.
You need to release. You need to release. So I think just as business owners, especially for like me and you, Ebony, you know, like you do everything. Yonic, I do everything. I model my own shit. I do everything. So just a release. It's not even just have that anger, just a stress reliever to go in there and to break a fucking TV right now.
Yeah, that you didn't pay for.
Yep, that's right.
I'm just saying. I think that idea I think any kind of stress or frustration, girl, we come to see you.
That's a really good point. I never thought of it like that. Business owners or somebody, a small business, because people will try you as a small
people
business.
got Karens at work and they go home and they frustrated because they dealing with somebody at work. So work related stress.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm just saying it is a big thing. You know, that's why so many people fucking just hate work and don't want to even do it. You know, I don't want to deal with none of them people. So it's like so-and-so is fucking with you at work. You know, Karen is fucking with you at work and the boss is her best friend and whatever. And it's like, you need to release that because you can't lose your job because you got babies at home to take care of.
Exactly.
So it's like, we about to go to iRage and tear some shit up.
That's right.
Before we tear this bitch up.
That's right. Look, that's right. Look, I'm here for it. And I get it. I get it.
Print her picture out, sis. Print her picture out.
Bring it, hers and Karen's, your boss's Karen's and whoever else.
No, I don't have that problem because I cuss these motherfuckers out at work, so I'm different. Everybody cuss me. I can go off on everybody equally.
We are not built the same. We are not.
No, equally, I go off on everybody equally. But I think that is a great. I think it is dope. Just for any age, a frustrating parent. What about a parent that has an adolescent child that is just doing shit? They just keep like I was. I was fucked up growing up. My mama stayed at the school. I was out there fucking them boys up, kicking ass. But it's like a frustrated parent. You don't know what the hell to do. You got a child that just keep getting in the shit. Yeah. Instead of you trying to really just go and fuck that child up, which is what you really want to do. Okay, now we're going to go to iRage.
You raised them right for starters, and then they go to school and act like a whole different person.
And that's how they act. And I do have
like they ain't got no home training, and then it makes you look bad.
Right.
So
we go to iRage.
Right.
And that's what iRage to release that shit.
They come in, they bring their kids and all of that.
Schools, Tamaya, schools.
I'm gonna work on that.
I think that's an amazing idea. Amazing idea.
Yes.
Fucking Connor ain't coming to shoot up motherfucking the school this weekend. His ass is going to iRage to tear up a TV and some shit.
Exactly.
Yeah, that part.
Little bastard.
She's so stupid. She's so stupid. But you know what? You're right. You're right, because when it gets to that point, then it's like what happened growing up.
Yeah.
And when my customers do come with their 10-year-olds, literally dragging them there, I didn't want to be here. My mom brought me here where you needed this, and when they left, they realized they didn't need this. You know, because you're not going to be that
guy to go to the school and kill all them kids. Like, what was going on in his head?
How do you wake up
so long to get there?
Yeah.
This is the thing, though. Imagine how many parents ignored that child's behavior. Yes. This mom knew that he needed to release some shit. So whether he was like, I didn't really want to come. First of all, who doesn't get joy out of just breaking shit?
Exactly.
That ain't yours. Exactly. Who doesn't get joy out of that? So at least that mom recognized that he needed to take his ass there and break some shit. So if more parents was like, you know what? Because, just growing up, especially in a Black household, we wasn't allowed. I don't know, how everybody else is, but a lot of Black households, you ain't allowed to have feelings and express it. I said do this and you do it because this is what I said, and that's it. And you got to go by that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So it's like, now, why are you angry? You got to break generational curses. Why are you angry? What's really going on with you? You know what? Come on, we going over here to iRage so you can go tear some shit up so you can release some of that. And then it's going to make the home life better because went and released all that shit.
Right.
When we go back home, you good. But for now, So I applaud that mom for recognizing that his ass needed to come in and break some shit because he was going down some kind of down spiral. And she's trying to get in control of that shit. And I wish a lot of parents would.
Yeah.
I wish they would.
I'm hoping that'll happen. Hopefully soon. That parents are real. See the signs. There's red flags everywhere. There's always a red flag. Us as parents, we always want to think our children are angels or our partner or our friends or whatever. You check on those people. Those are the people you're supposed to check on. Yeah,
absolutely.
Because they always display the signs. It's just that people are not looking at them; they're ignoring those signs. And then when Billy done got in trouble, and he being held up at court for murder, done killed 3 people. She knew he was killing them dogs and cats at home. What you thought Billy was gonna do?
You them damn dogs and cats.
Yeah, he graduated.
That's how it starts. They throw them over the power lines.
Yeah, they hang them. Sell them to the Chinese
starts.
people for Chinese food. They
That's
do
how
all
it
kinds of
starts.
stuff.
Girl,
Well,
I love it. It's near and dear to my heart. But that's how it starts, though. It's true. That's how it starts.
That's why it took me too long to get COVID. I was eating cat and dog. I'm just saying. Because Billy done killed him.
That's right. That's so stupid.
You have no
Hi, Valerie. Oh, I shouldn't be reading.
But I'm just saying, this is a real business, and Tamaya, I'm definitely coming to support you. And I hope everybody on this platform go to iRage. She's in Olympia, Washington. Support this entrepreneur, Black-owned business. She's here to help the community. I mean, I don't know a lot of people throwing up shops to let you just tear up shit. So she's really set this platform to help you. So help her help you. Really.
Help me help you.
Exactly.
Release all that misplaced anger, that bottled up stress. Don't worry about destroying my stuff. The goal is to destroy my stuff so that you will feel better and not destroy your stuff, someone else's stuff, and get your behind locked up. Or
what are your hours? What are your hours a day?
And how much so my hours are paid. I mean, start off on how much it costs and what the hours are.
Okay, so the cost varies. It varies by package. So it starts from $25 and then I can hear, but I can't see the video. Is the video paused?
No, we can all see you.
Oh, someone just said that to me. Okay, so it ranges from $25 to $65, and then you can add on friends. You can add on
hey Val,
other objects and stuff like that. Our hours are from Tuesday to Saturday from 2 to 8, but we're mostly by appointment only walk-in sometimes because it costs money to stay open, and the bills don't get paid when you don't come in. So and it's hot. It's hot. So but we'll stay open as needed. And on our days off, when we're closed, all I tell my customers is, if you're off on Sunday and I'm closed on Sunday, send me a message, because most of the time I'm just home. I'm literally just home. And it means it takes me 7 minutes to get there, 10 minutes for you to rage, and 7 minutes for me to go back home.
Well, I'm gonna pay for Tiffany and myself. We're gonna go like next week, and we're gonna tear something up. And,
Saturday I'm closed. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm closed, everyone.
Okay, the following Saturday.
Yeah, I'm going out.
The following Saturday, Tiff, we're gonna go, and we just gonna tear some stuff up. That's what.
Oh my God, I'm so excited. Okay. So each session, does the time vary for each session?
Yes, it does. It starts from 5 minutes to 15 minutes. I had to lower my times twice because people said it was long. So I had to lower the times.
It was long.
Oh, yes. Right. You think 5 minutes is not a long time. It really is. It really is. Because you just want to get there to get that release out. And some packages require more time because there's more items. But just like I said, it's 15 minutes, but you don't have to stay in there.
So give them your address, your website before we leave up off of here.
Okay, so the address is iragedOlympia.com, IRAGEDOLYMPIA. You can find us at 203 Kenwood Street Southeast, Lacey, Washington, 98503. I know it's Olympia, but apparently we're in Lacey. And you can follow us on everywhere. TikTok, iRaged _Olympia, Instagram _Olympia, and then Facebook Olympia.
Well, Tamaya, I want to say thank you for joining our platform.
Yes.
We'll be down to see you. Everyone, go visit her. She just gave the information. Visit Tiffany at Finesse For You Boutique. Get the clothing to clash onto your body so you could just feel sexy. And definitely spa. We will see you next Tuesday at 10 o'clock. Stay tuned. Thank you, Tamaya. Thank you,
Thank you for having me. Bye.